Hello. So I basically wanted to make this video in response to a Mr. T Lexify video I just saw. He was watching someone basically just talking about Cold War, and it's pretty interesting because they were mentioning how Cold War is actually a pretty, is it getting boring? Is it getting boring? And that is a really good question. Considering I have just now reached DM Ultra, and oh my god, it is a fucking relief. Now, on that question, is this game boring? It really does kind of depend on who you're asking, because for someone like me, I've been a veteran like a zombies veteran, like, since they came out. Like, I've been playing since World at War, like, complete the story mode, boom, zombies. And I was like, what? I was a fucking kid. I shouldn't have been playing that shit, but I was anyway. Now, like, that's the thing you have to think about is, I've been playing this game for a long time, and there's a lot of people that this game pulls forward. You have people who are focused on the story. You have people who are focused on that nostalgia, like the zombies mode. And I made this video several times because I just couldn't record it right. I have so many fucking opinions. But I personally feel like if we're discussing the zombies and is it a failure, is Cold War Zombies a flop, I will have to say no. My honest opinion is no. And the only reason I have this opinion is because this game is absolute dog shit. It is absolute bullshit. It's been built off the backs of Modern Warfare, and they've even confirmed that because of the whole COVID-19 thing, and they all had to work over the web and all this bullshit. But the truth is, like, no, this game is not a good game as far as other Call of Duties, because it beats some other ones, but it's not. This is nothing special. This is the Black Ops 4 of Black Ops 1. That's what this is. And it's kind of pathetic because they're trying to make it into a good game, and you're still watching, but that goes on to my next point about what they're doing. Why I said that this game, why the zombies is not a flop, because as someone who's I have DM Ultra, put a lot of hours. I had to upgrade all of my fucking weapons in zombies in order to play them in multiplayer. That's the recipe how I do it. I enjoy it for my mental state. I like just playing zombies versus grinding away on multiplayer and not getting any fucking points for it. Okay, that just seems like I'm be putting on a clown mask. It's a fucking joke. Okay, now when I go to zombies, I have a great time. Okay, like, I heard him mention that he gets depressed, he gets bored. I have DM Ultra, so when it comes to fucking depression, but more importantly, I feel like when I play zombies, it is soulless. It's dead. It's fucking not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun to kill these zombies because you can literally whip through them. You can run through them. I run stamina, tier 5, quick revive, tier 5, and I run jug, quick jug, tier 5. And then I fucking just run around, and I just fucking run around, and they literally can't touch you. They literally cannot touch you. You are literally untouchable. And I'll go to round 40 and my shit will crash before I fucking die, okay? Like, someone will exfil because they're tired before I fucking die, okay? That's usually how it goes. Is we get too tired and we don't want to stay till round 80, so we're like, so I do have a good time. I have a good time. I'm sorry. I'll back up. Yeah, it's fucking hard. It's death. It's death playing it, because it's like, like, no matter how far you get, some bullshit's going to happen. For me, that's how it's been. In Die Machine, day one, like, month in, I was having crashes every fucking match. Every other match. I couldn't join my friend. He was trying to play with me for some good old nostalgia. That shit wouldn't work. It wouldn't let him join my lobby. That was a fucking, like, the buggiest bug. And now they fixed it, apparently, which is stupid because they've known about it. But it's like, now here we are. And I have like, I'm playing it, and it's I have my friend with me, and we're fucking playing it. We're having a good time, and every fucking match, round 15, round 20, round 13, round round 25, round 30, this shit will fucking crash mid-game, or someone will leave. I'm sorry, I'll back up. Yeah, the shit will fucking crash. Okay, it'll say database corrupted, shit crashed. Now, that was months ago, okay? I know they fixed this, but this is like since when the game came out. So I was dealing with this shit since the game fucking came out. Not already dealing with its soullessness. Already being like, this map's kind of fucking empty, bro. I've seen the EE, and it's kind of fucking lame. So I already knew this game, it was only downhill from here, okay? Now, the reason it's not a flop is because of Firebase C. If I'm honest, Firebase C was a big opportunity for them. Now, Die Machine was actually really fucking good too. It was a really good thing, but you have to think about like the other zombies. Like, we're coming off the backs of that, come with the expectations of that they're gonna do bigger, if not better, than World War II, because that's kind of what the fuck they have to do, and they have other Call of Duties to look at and just say, hey, we need to do that and that and that. But literally, here they come out, and they come out with some Modern Warfare bullshit. And it's totally left turn. You know, you got this half-assed wonder weapon that it's like, sure, you get these 4 abilities, but it's like, what really is special about that? What is special? Like, sure, that's the Die Machine, but we've had staves, we've had fucking bows, we've had all this cool fucking shit. Why don't you just give us, I don't know, more cool shit? Like, doesn't that seem like a good business idea to just, I don't know, just put more cool shit in? I don't know. Some people are for it, some people are against it. If you're a new person, it's probably a lot. If you're an old person, it's probably a lot, you know? Like, not old, but if you're just like an old player, you know? And if you played this game for a long time, then you know, you're like, oh, this is a lot of technology, a lot of things going on, you know? But the game, without all that shit, even though it has that anyway, without all that shit, it is still already too fucking just like easy and soulless. It's too easy, you know? Now, like I was saying with my buddy, the game just fucking crashed all the time. We couldn't play it, you know. Months went by, and I had to grind that shit. Like I said, I was grinding that shit for fucking DM Ultra, so I was playing that every goddamn day, doing all that shit, finding the strats for, you know, watching top, you know, players go to like round 1,000, round fucking 800, round 400, round 500, and then the fucking game would crash. And I that's not me playing, but I can hear them just like, oh man, and I would fucking lose it because I'm just impatient like that. So that's the type of shit that pisses me off. I see that. That's bad game design. Now, so it's like, yeah, that's a fucking flop, right? But then you think about the other things that is going on in this universe. We have the lore. The lore has been what's really driving me, if you ask me. The lore is what I will give it that yes for, is because it, you know, if you think about Die Machine, if it was just a new idea, you know, it's pretty interesting having an idea of like, you know, a particle accelerator that, you know, the Germans were using that the Russians found, and it's just fucking sitting there. It's been sitting there for 50 years, and we go find it and uncover it, and it takes us to the dark ether, and it's just got all these powers and all these fucking, like, I don't know about what some people don't like about that. I think that's pretty dope, because I'm into like the Hadron Collider and dark matter and these types of things, and power and chemicals, and how you know, these nations use this to do whatever it took to get to each other's throats, to literally get the other upper hand. I love the idea of that, of you know, the tension. You can still feel the tension between the US and Russia in that game. They're able to put that on really well. Like, those types of things that are really well done. As far as the zombies universe, the idea of, you know, Maxis being like I said, you know, returning and having powers and kind of being this in the middle character, it's really new. It's really refreshing, because we've always seen these four heroes, these 4 undieable heroes with their 4 fucking timelines and their infinite possibilities. You know, it was really nice to see. It was really fun to see. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there's not really much to say about that, because, you know, you can go to anybody's shit for that. But at the same time, like, it's nice to see what else can be done in this universe. So when we see Maxis and we see her returning, it's kind of hard not to like be like, okay, well, what's gonna happen next? You know, like, I actually am enjoyed to seeing what's happening next. As far as the gameplay goes, you know, like, that has to get there. It has to get there. They have to do bigger and beyond things. So like I was mentioning with DLC 3, DLC 4, those are literally their opportunities. Those are their fucking 2 bullets in the 4 chambers that they have to fucking land their marks. And they can do it, and they should do it, and they should do it accurately, just as well as they did with Firebase Z, just as subtle and just as intro, as very casual as they did, because that's where this real conversation happens. Is this game a flop? Is Zombies a flop? Did Zombies flop? Is it boring? That's where I say, like, no, it's not, because it continues to go. If it continues to finish where it's going, then it kind of has completed its cycle. It's kind of done its job as far as this Call of Duty, because like I've mentioned, this Call of Duty is not going to be the next. This is not the one. We all know that it's not the one. They know that this is not the one. So if this is not the one, they kind of just need to complete the cycle and move on. So with that, like this, that's why I say no, it's not a flop, because they haven't totally fucked up yet. They still have a great chance. They have 2 more rounds to fucking turn this around. Like, I'll be honest, when in World at War, when Shino Numa came out, I didn't give a fuck. Just saying, when Verrucht came out, didn't give a fuck. But I play him now, and I'm like, dude, this is scary. This is scary, because you didn't know what was going on. You actually felt like you could die, like like because you didn't have jugs, and you get 3 smack, you're done. You're fucking done, dude. The reach on their arms is not like that Cold War shit. You fucking running, they're just got you. You're fucking dead. 3 zombies could corner you in that Call of Duty, and you can have the Wonder Waffle, and they fucking just get up on you. They can take you out when the nuke goes off. They'll fucking surround you. Just fucking, that's it. And that was the good. That's how fucking death defying it was, and it was. That's what made it fun. And it's just like, that's all they need to do. They need to make that Shino Numa and that Darius. That's all they need to do. And like I said, it's not gonna be it's not gonna be 10 out of 10. But if they can hit an 8 out of 10 out of the, like, if they can hit an 8 out of 10 and get it to fucking home, like, that's all they need to do, and then it will not be a flop. Not to mention, it's already not a flop, just because the way the story has gone. Firebase Z has kind of like propelled things to go even further with the storyline. I don't really want to spoil it too much, but just, this game is definitely growing, and its growth, it has succeeded itself. So it's hard to say it's boring, because you want to see it grow, because it's growing, it's in the process of growing, things are happening, things are mixing up. You want to see what's going to happen at the end, at least for me, because I enjoy the Zombies universe. I enjoy the storyline, all of it. If we're talking about Zombies, we're not just talking about gameplay, we're not just talking about the community that it creates. We're talking about the types of things that we all enjoy in it, the types of things that makes it what it is. It is the community, it is the content, it is the storyline, the lore, the originality. All of that is what makes it not boring. So personally, like I said, that's why I don't think it's not boring, and that's why I think it's not boring, and that's why I think it's not a flop. Like, it's like I said, it's just it's one of the things where it's kind of who you're asking, but definitely I do gotta say it's a shit game overall. It's a shit game, bad design compared to other ones, but it's definitely doing its service as a Call of Duty title. So that's pretty much the answer for that. And another thing I wanted to mention, just for points for originality, they actually had the voice actress for the voice actress for Maxis to literally sing the song Lost, and I thought that was amazing. It was a really beautiful song. Not to mention, it's a visual representation, like a visualizer of what's actually going on. She's in the dark ether, she has these fucking powerful powers, and we've heard her stories talking about how she's been trapped and just like been there for a timeless time, and it makes you think about how powerful and how crazy she must have actually went. And then you have a song actually released from the company, from the people, with the actual voice actor, with actual singing, with actual vocals that actually matter to the story, the plot line, and in this time frame that also plays along with Firebase Z's release. So that's another point for that. And go check out the Mastercraft Necromancer rifle. It was really fun to make, and I would definitely wear headphones because, yeah, go check it out.